Okay. Hello to all of the YouTube people watching this video. My name is Aleif, aka Nandini, but you can call me whatever you want. And I'm here with my friend Arturo.
Hi, I'm Arturo, yes.
I don't know which side of the screen you're going to be edited in.
I'm gonna be in both sides, I guess.
Yes, fantastic. So Arturo and I have been friends for about 3 years now. And the first thing I got to know about Arturo is that he is obviously like a super vegan and he loves One Piece.
Super vegan.
So, super vegan, yeah, super duper vegan.
The ones with powers.
Dog attracting powers,
Yeah,
right?
okay. Damn.
We'll talk more about that perhaps in a future video. But for now, I've mentioned those sacred words, One Piece, which is what this video is going to be about. I am announcing the end of my life.
Oh, wow. That sounds... Okay, no. Anyway.
Well, I have had suicidal tendencies, so maybe this is the reason why I have decided to start reacting to a show which has currently how many episodes? Arturo, you should know.
Almost 1,000.
No! I thought we were still at 800. Oh my god.
No, it's in the 900s.
It's in the 900.
The manga already passed the thousands.
No. Arturo, what are you doing to me? Oh my goodness. And how long is an episode?
Like 20 minutes if you take certain parts away, like the intro. And well, it depends because at some point they add more stuff in the intro. But yeah, it's like around 18 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, but there's like 100 episodes of filler, which you can skip, I guess. So
Okay.
so maybe we are
So,
in the
like,
800s without the filler.
This is why I need Arturo here, okay? It's because Arturo has done like a proper PhD on this show. He is like 100% beyond obsessed. Like, the only person who might know more about One Piece than Arturo is probably the author of One Piece. But I might debate that because he might forget what he's already done, but Arturo wouldn't because you're just like, you're the One Piece god, okay? Aside from the writer, of course. So having said that, we've known each other for 3 years, and the whole time I've been very, very aware of One Piece. I actually know literally nothing, nothing at all about One Piece except for the main character's name being Luffy or Luffy?
Luffy. It's pronounced in Japanese or so it's Luffy.
Okay.
If
Could
you read
say it again?
Luffy.
Yeah.
Like
Luffy.
maybe 2 O's, I guess, in English.
Luffy.
But Luffy.
Okay. Luffy. Luffy sounds cool. It sounds like goofy. It sounds
Yeah.
silly. Okay.
And Fluffy.
I mean, like, yeah. So that is the level of my knowledge at the moment. And actually, having had this conversation, like, we're just starting to talk about it, and I'm already getting nervous because I'm an individual who pays my own bills and has responsibilities in life and has to like clean my own house. How am I gonna do that? I'm an addict. Like, I was addicted to Korean dramas, and by the sounds of it, One Piece is like heroin compared to K-dramas. So
Yeah, it happens.
what am I getting myself into? Like, I don't even know why am I doing this, Arturo?
Well, speaking of suicidal thoughts, there's like one thing related to that. It's better than it sounds. So, for example, Arturo, do you think of suicide? And I'm like, but I need to know how One Piece ends. Why would I suicide? It's like a very easy answer. I must be alive. I need to keep going. So, yeah, maybe that's one reason. Maybe it can help you. It's
And has the author given any indication as to when this show is going to end?
There's a funny story about that. And the thing is, when when he started making the manga, or well, at some point in the beginning, he said like, I wanna finish this story in 5 years. Then a lot of years happened, like 10 years or something. We have the 15th anniversary and stuff, and then later, so how much until One Piece ends? And well, we just passed the like half of the story or something, and 5 more years, and okay, 5 more years, and then recently he said the same thing. It's always 5 years, so it's always 5 years. So it might never end, but it might end in
It
5
may
years.
never end.
He will always say 5 years.
So I mean, he's got his interview questions down. Like you know when people ask, so where do you see yourself in 5 years in an interview?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be ending One Piece. Like I guess it's just, oh my goodness, wow. So
now,
basically, it's never gonna end, and if I begin this journey, my life is probably gonna end. Like everything but One Piece is probably gonna be. Ay, goodness me. Anyway, I feel like there was a couple other points. Like I've got some notes down here because we did like a pre-talk because this is already a pre-talk. But so yeah, basically my announcement is I'm starting One Piece from June this year, and I don't know if I'm happy about it because I don't know what it's about.
I am.
And it's very intimidating to me. And then the second thing, of course, is Arturo is the genius, and he's going to be my guide. He's going to be my spiritual master as I go through this transformative journey. Because if I'm watching 1,000 episodes of something, it's probably going to change my life, regardless of how good or how bad it is.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be glad. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Oh gosh, like I don't want to become obsessed with fiction again, but okay, fine. It's my choice, guys. Like I know I keep like stressing about this, but I have chosen to do this. It's taken me 3 years to finally come to the place where I'm like, okay, Anthony, you're capable. You can defeat addictions, and let's try this. Let's try this out and see where it goes. So as Arturo, you're gonna be like my guide. Could you like tell me and the viewers a little bit about like certain corners we might be cutting or certain guides that might be important?
So as it happens in many anime, they are based on a manga, like a comic book, but black and white. And sometimes they make some changes or add stuff or cut stuff. So I guess I can give you like options of how to watch certain parts, because you like for example at the start they made some change, like the first chapter they made it in a later episode. So
okay,
you could start watching like let's say what is actually the first chapter. It's like an option, or maybe you can just watch it like from the start.
Yeah.
And later you like you can read. Oh, actually you can read the manga because it's free online, like the first 3 at least, and stuff like that. And there's of course the filler that I will tell you, oh no, this is filler, you can skip it, so not as long. And
this is me clapping silently.
And it's also
I'm
not so relevant to the story, and it even like ruins some stuff. And
yes.
And there's stuff like spoilers in openings and things like. I will like help you, like, oh, you can watch this opening at this part or stuff like that, and I can help you even in the like in the comments that you get in your channel.
Yeah.
Because it's very common that people like are very excited and want to say something like their favorite character or something, and sometimes they give hints and some spoilers without intending it. But yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, no, stop it, or something.
Yes. So Arturo is you're gonna be not just my guide for the episodes, but like Arturo is gonna be like monitoring the comments and also like editing videos for me, which I'm really grateful to you about.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Because editing is kind of a nightmare for me. So and also I want this to be super collaborative. So you might see like Arturo's face pop up in videos, like randomly, like
this
here and there.
Yeah.
And maybe at some point we can also like every maybe 10 episodes or like whatever feels good to you, depending on what you think, we can also have like a discussion about what has just happened.
And stuff like that. There could be like just like what did you enjoy of the show or something, but at some points I will like want to even like come and say something, because there are parts that are in the manga that they skip in the anime, and for certain reason I will explain later, and I can like
Okay.
at least like tell you about it or show you if there's a way, like in some free manga, like the 3 first chapters. So
Aren't I lucky? I'm fucking lucky. Okay. Go on.
yeah, it's just like to make more sense of certain stuff that is kind of weird if you just watch the anime, because there's the explanation. But yeah,
Yeah.
you will see.
Okay, cool. I mean, that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to say. You said that you had like some 3 golden rules. Or some...
Basically, like the commandments of watching One Piece is.
Yes, go ahead.
These are the ones that once like not that you're going to watch it, you have to keep in mind like every time you watch every episode.
Okay. Okay,
Basic...
I'm ready. My brain's ready.
The first one basically is, thou shalt not read the title, because the titles in the anime are full of spoilers, like very unnecessary spoilers sometimes. It's like,
how do I not read the title?
You can...
How is that even possible?
Well,
you just read the number?
You do this. Or this. And you just wait until the title song ends, or the narrator says the
what I
name.
mean is like doesn't the name of the episode have the name of the episode?
Oh yeah, you will have to go through hoops, or maybe I can help you in some way. Maybe I can give you like the exact link, give you the link, so you don't have to scroll through our website and the title, and then once the website loads, you immediately like scroll down to not see the.
Okay, so is there like a certain part of like the intro after which I will know that the titles will come, or?
That's the problem, that sometimes they come at different times, because sometimes they take like creative liberties, like there's a lot of directors and stuff, and it's so long, so you will see how the animation changes in various ways. So sometimes there's some like very experimental creative decisions, and sometimes they put like the title at the very start, sometimes they take like a very long time and stuff. So I will help you with that. I will like scout every episode, and I will make notes. I will give you the timestamps and stuff. And if I can, I will see if I can do like some kind of extension for the website, or like a script or something, and that can like automatically do these skips or stuff like that. Let's see. If not,
I mean, another thing to mention is Arturo is like a computer genius, so like all of this sounds like wizardry. How do you even say that word? Wizardry to me, but yeah, we'll go for it. Another thing we should mention is I'm like, all this sounds great and interesting, but given that basically none of the people on my channel right now are here for One Piece content, because I've never done it before, maybe what we can do is in the description of every video we'll have like a Google Doc with whatever you send me. I'll like just basically send them so that they have like the same link, because I don't want any copyrighted material on my channel. So we will, because eventually I would like to monetize my channel, right? And that way we both can make a little bit of money off of this. So like if you are sending me like certain videos with certain parts skipped or whatever, we can have like a running document which anybody can use, and they'll be able to see like different things, and they'll be able to see your genius Arturo notes. And so like I think that would be a good thing to share with everyone. If I could do the automatic thing, it would be like very nice to just link to the person, the viewer, with the extension if they install it or something, whatever I end up doing, and they can watch just as we watch it, or what you and I will be watching too, but okay,
very
cool,
helpful.
Cool. Oh goodness me, I'm getting more nervous now. It just seems like really like intensive, not just like the fact that it's so long and it's such a big long experience, but even like all of these technical little details seem like really intensive. But then I like the way that you're just like, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, I'll do that. Well, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. And
I will look into that. Like I'm not sure if I will be able to pull it off, because sometimes it depends on the technology itself. It's not just that do you know how to do it, but is the technology do they allow it in their website or in their technology, etc. So I have to look it up. So and there's still, well, the next commandment is.
Yes, so that was just command, but that is a hard commandment to follow. Like, if some words appear, like I can't just be like eliminate language, eliminate words. That's gonna be hard. But
I'll help you.
I'll try.
I'll help you with that. And
thank you.
Like sometimes it like it will be inevitable that you see like a portion, but like not all titles are impossible. They are not all titles are spoilers. So
okay.
But there are some titles like. If there's one that is like extremely spoiler, I will be like screaming at you like 2 weeks before you watch it. So because
okay.
Some of them. Anyways, so second command: thou shalt not watch a new opening or ending until given permission. So I will like if for some like you are watching a new episode, and then you say like, oh, this is a new opening or ending.
I'm not allowed to watch it. I know why. I can guess why. It's because it's gonna
super spoilers.
It's gonna have like super spoilers.
Yeah,
I can
there's
guess
something.
that.
So that's like I guess that's easier. So, and then you go and
it's easier to follow.
I will make a list like beforehand. I guess so that you know like, oh, this is the new one. Let's see in the list. Like maybe I say you can watch it after episode 200 or something.
200. I just heard the word 200 and I'm just like,
God.
what the fuck? 200.
So very soon, right?
What? It's like 200 times 20 minutes is like 4,000 minutes.
Yeah. At the time, I think.
How much? I need a calculator. How much is that in days? 4,000 minutes. Yo, I gotta calculate this. 4,000 minutes divided by 60 divided by 24. That's like almost 3 days. It's 2.7777 repeater. So it's like, okay, it's actually not that long.
In no time you will be up to date.
Lol, as if.
Lol.
But lol, big time lols, because obviously like it's like the episode might be 20 minutes, but then like I'm gonna have to do intros, I'm gonna have to fucking put on my makeup and shit. Like it's gonna be long, you know.
Aren't you going to like
go ahead.
record like many episodes in one sitting? Maybe.
That's what I was just about to mention is like I will ask the viewers, like you guys right now who are watching this, do you prefer me to just do one episode per video, or is it better if I do a stretch of them? Arturo, you probably know better because you're the kind of person who consumes this content. So I'll just go by you. Like if you say, okay, so in the first video I want you to watch the first 5 episodes or something, then I can try to do that depending on how much time I have. I can allot that. But then if you say like, okay, you will not be able to stop between episode 64 and 73, so make time for that, then I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, then we can like do a long ass video.
It's still a good idea to record many episodes because it's like easier for you because you just have to like set up everything once, and then if we publish just one episode, we can do like section it. You can do like the intro. So
True.
Since I have the PhD in One Piece in manga and anime. I have it also in One Piece reactions because I watch One Piece reactions a lot too because it's One Piece. You love to share it with people and watch other people react to it because it's wonderful. So you are very sure that very surely will be asked at some point like, oh, please watch, like if you only do like one episode per video, you will get requests to make more, like 3 or something. So that's very common, but I can help you with seeing which episodes like go well together, like, oh, watch this 4 and maybe this 3 later and in the same session.
No, but I really need boundaries though, because as I said, I'm undertaking something that is very intimidating to me. Just the prospect of it is intimidating. And once I get into it, I could very easily get carried away. So I know you're the wrong person to ask because like you are like the addict of One Piece. But maybe I can ask my viewers, guys, please support me.
Help me.
Okay? help me by just being less enthusiastic about it. Maybe. Who's ever said that on YouTube? Like, okay, don't like, don't subscribe, and don't comment, okay? And then I'll be discouraged and I'll be like, okay, screw this show. No. Please do like and share and subscribe and comment and all of that. That will be very encouraging to both Arturo and me. But I need support because, like, alongside this channel, I have this other channel called Figuring It Out Alive. And if you've seen my recent updates on that, my mental health is not doing very well. And my physical health is also not doing very well because of COVID and other stuff. So I really do need boundaries. So, I mean, it would be great if they came internally, but an external, like, accountability type of thing really helps.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that can be possible, but I'll try to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll try to help with that. I'll see what I can do for you.
Thank you. Or maybe what I can do is, like, I'll pace myself to how fast you edit. Because editing is going to take a long time, isn't it? So
I'll try to not edit too fast. No.
No. Try to edit as fast as you can.
Yeah,
but maybe I'll be like, I will never go more than 10 episodes past the last release.
Yeah, that's good.
But, like, as I say that, I'm like, well, that would be impossible if I was watching Korean dramas. So if this is more addictive than Korean dramas. But anyway, this is all an experiment. You have one last commandment, isn't it?
Thou shalt enjoy the ride. Don't bother about, I have to catch up. Because a lot of people, that's what they think with, it's too long, I will never catch up. And but it's not about catching up. Enjoy. It's about enjoy the ride. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful ride. So just enjoy it, and then when you are caught up, it's actually sad because you need more. But so enjoy the wonderful days where you can watch like a lot of episodes and they are new, and you're like, wow, this and that. Because I remember that. I cannot go to that time again because I already watched everything. But I mean, I really enjoy watching it again. So, but the first time is like obviously different because you don't know what's coming and stuff.
So for me, the show Avatar: The Last Airbender is kind of like that, where it's like I absolutely love that show. And of course, there are a few dud episodes and stuff, but like it's to me like that's like one of the pinnacles of fiction. And I actually have introduced it to a lot of people, and what I love is like asking questions to them, like asking what are your theories, blah blah blah. To those who don't know, like I'm an English teacher, so I basically teach English with that show. Nice. So like all these like little kids get like super excited, and I like to hear their perspectives and stuff. So when I introduce the show to my students, it's so fascinating to me to see like what they pay attention to, what they think is gonna happen, blah blah blah. So I can totally imagine how like once you've done the ride and once you've done the journey, like it's lovely to see other people like discovering it, and it's just like it's like this vicarious newness, isn't it? It's like you can't experience it again for the first time, but you can see if someone else experience it, and it just like brings you like so much joy. So I totally get that. I totally get that, and I love it. It's such a good feeling. So hopefully I can be that person for you. And hopefully I will, be also in control, so I can also be good to myself. I need to be wisely kind to myself, and maybe allow it as like a treat. Like you've worked hard, Nandini, now you can watch like 15 episodes.
15,
or like that was me exaggerating, but
so I guess it would be cool to do this maybe in the conversations later, like this trivia questions and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that is like very worthy of what do you think about this and the theories. It's like there's entire channels dedicated to One Piece theories basically, because it's that kind of show that gives you a lot of stuff to
I would love that. So maybe what we can do is like either like a monthly update like this, where we're just like sitting, and then you'd be like, so you've watched the first 20 episodes. Here are some questions, like the way I ask questions
to myself. It's for your PhD.
That would be good. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this little pre-game to One Piece. Thank you for watching, to the viewers, and thank you very, 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 very much, Mr. Arturo, for...
You're welcome. It's very fun to do this. And thank you for watching One Piece. Thank you for taking my guidance, etc., etc. It's nice.
Etc., etc. Well,
There's so
thank
much.
you for sharing the thing that you love the most and sharing it so openly and being so patient with me, because waiting for 3 years to get someone to watch a show is something. You know, it's quite a feat. Yeah. I don't really know what more to say because I'm just daunted right now.
Prepare for adventure, the journey of your life.
Yes.
It's going to be a wild ride.
Yes, so in the comments you can ask any questions you like to Arturo or to me. I will obviously link his channel as well. He does his own content in the description bar, so please give him a subscribe. That would be nice. And of course, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel as well. I'll be starting watching this show from June. So R.I.P. Nandini.
Nice.
/ Aleif, whatever we want to call ourselves.
And,
okay, thank you for watching.
And the build of the new Nandini. The one.
Yes, the new upgraded 2.0 version.
The one that will not commit suicide because has to see how One Piece ends.
Yes. I actually had that when I was 18. I was super suicidal, but I was either 17 or 18. I was really suicidal, but the 5th season of Breaking Bad hadn't come out. So I was waiting for it to come out so I could commit suicide afterwards.
Damn.
So
Kinda Breaking Bad.
Kind of dark there. I know. But yeah. Anyway, well, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in my next video, which is going to be edited by Arturo. So give him lots of love. Give me lots of love and support too, and I will see you later. Bye.